Welcome back to Man-Child Motorsports. This is Papa Pugsler here. We have round one of the American Muscle Tournament, the race to get into the main tournament. So this will be anybody that was qualifying 30 or higher. This is the race to get in for the 31st and 32nd spot. This will be kind of an accelerated race. We're doing groups of 3. I'm not going to do the replay cameras to speed things up so I can get this whole tournament done in 3 tournaments and get on to the main tournament. Let's go ahead and take a look at our brackets. Just a reminder that Comanche and King Shark get buys all the way to the final because they're the top 2 qualifiers in this group. Everybody else will be qualifying. So starting today, we're going to have, these are going to be the first 3 racers here. And then these are going to be the second 3 races. So we'll have a total of 6 races today. And let's go ahead and take a look at the top 5. We're just going to take a 6.6663 to get on the board. Starting off, we got Lauro with 409 diecast. He's in a 65 Mustang Fastback coming in at 59.2 grams. Then we have Garth Vader Smith from Dutch Clutch Racing in a 67 Shelby GT coming in at 55.7 grams. Then lastly in this group, we have Stray Dog from Stray Dog Racing driving a custom V8 Vega coming in at 59.3 grams. We're starting off with Lauro in the pole. Let's see what happens here. Coming down. Looks like everybody makes it through the butterfly. Lauro's up to a good lead, coming over Garth Vader there. Coming down the roundabout, looks good. Looks like Stray Dog's falling back. Lauro's going to take the win. And he's the only one that's going to finish this round. The other 2 fall short there. So we have Lauro in the lead with 3. We have Garth Vader coming over to the pole. Down, everybody makes it through again. Garth Vader's got a lead coming out ahead of Stray Dog there. Lauro's coming up behind, trying to catch him. Everybody's real tight coming in. It's going to be Garth, Stray Dog, and Lauro. So Lauro still got the lead with 4 points. Then you got Garth with 3 and Stray Dog with 2. Here comes our last lap. So everybody makes it to the butterfly. Lauro's putting off to a good lead here. Really pulling ahead. Garth's trying to catch up, but is he going to be able to? Coming down. Lauro's going to take the win, followed by Lauro and Stray Dog. Lauro will take the first group. So starting with our next group, we got Carry Momentum, driving for Spirit of 64 Racing, driving an 18 Ford Mustang GT, coming in 57.6 grams. Then we have Mr. Dark, driving for Dubious Diecast in a 57 Chevy, coming in at 59.7 grams. And lastly, we have D-Man from Beaver Works Diecast Racing in a 71 Plymouth GTX coming in at 50.6 grams. Carrie's going to start off in the pole for our first race. Now, everything look good going through the butterfly. Carrie's opening up to a big lead over Mr. Dark there. Mr. Dark's trying to catch up in the roundabout, not able to do it. Carrie's going to come in for the win, followed by Mr. Dark. And there's D-Man. So we have Carrie in the lead. We got Mr. Dark coming over the pole. Coming down, everybody makes the butterfly. Everybody's real tight, hitting the campers there. Looks like Mr. Dark stayed in front. D-Man pulled in front of Carrie. And Mr. Dark with the win, then D-Man and Carrie. So now we have Mr. Dark's in the lead with 5. We have Carrie with 4. Coming down here, D-Man's in the pole starting this one. Looks like Carrie's getting up to an early lead over Mr. Dark. Down around the roundabout, Mr. Dark's trying to catch up, not able to do it, and Carrie's going to come in for the win, followed by Mr. Dark and D-Man. We have a tie. Carrie and Mr. Dark are tied, so we're going to have to race off to find out who is going to win this group. So it'll be a head-to-head competition for this one, starting off with Carrie in the pole. Down, they both hit the butterfly at the same time. Like Carrie came out ahead though, getting a good lead over Mr. Dark. Carrie Momentum is going to come in around this last corner, looking real good. He's going to take the first win. So that's 1 win for Carrie Momentum. Mr. Dark is now on the pole. Coming down again, Carrie comes out of the butterfly ahead, opening up the gap here, coming around the roundabout. Still in the lead, coming in the final corner, and Carry Momentum is going to take the second win, and he will take this group. Starting our next group, we have Wes Cosin from Miniature Car Racing and a Corvette C6 coming in at 50.3 grams. Second car in this group is Carl Recco, and he's driving for HSL Diecast and an old Toronado, coming in at 58.3 grams. Lastly, we have Gino Berschetti for Berschetti Racing in a 67 Coppo Camaro coming in at 37.7 grams. We have Wes Cosin in the pole. Everybody gets the butterfly. Everybody comes out of the butterfly good. Looks like it's a battle between Wes Cosin. Actually, Carl Recco pulled out in the lead. He's kind of all by himself out there. He's going to take the win, followed by Wes Cosin. Okay, so now we got Carl Recco has the lead with 3, and he's in the pole to start here. Down, everybody's out of there. Carl Recco's getting off to a good lead ahead of Berschetti, and coming down, he's going to take the win again, followed by Berschetti, and then where's Wes Cosin right there? Okay, for the final race here, we got Carl in the lead with 6, and Gino's taking the pole on this one. Coming down, looks like Gino's already falling back a little bit. Wes Cosin's really pulling out the lead on this one. We got Gino kind of flipped around there, hit by Carl. Wes Cosin's taking the win on this, followed by Gino. Let's see, Wes Cosin took the win. So we had Carl Recco is going to take this group, and he'll be moving on. Now we have Boondocks from MQH Racing and a 71 Dodge Charger coming in at 58.3 grams. Next car is Marco Polo. He's driving for Polo Racing in a 69 Coppo Camaro coming in at 55.7 grams. And the last person in this group is Strike from Essex Boys. He's driving a 71 Plymouth GTX coming in at 48.6 grams. Got Boondocks in the pole with Marco Polo in the front row with him. Down to get the butterfly, everybody makes out of there. Marco Polo is really shooting off to a lead. He's by himself out there in front, followed by Boondocks and Strike. Going down, looks like Marco Polo is going to take the win, followed by Boondocks and then Strike. Marco Polo in the lead. He's coming over the pole position now. Everybody gets the butterfly. Look, everybody makes it out okay. Again, Marco Polo's off to shooting out to a lead there. Barely anybody's even in the picture now. So you get Marco Polo for the win. Good time, not quite enough to get on the board. Let's see what happened to everybody else. They got stuck up there in the roundabout. So going to the last race, we have Marco Polo in the lead with 6, and Strike is coming over to the pole. And everybody comes out of the butterfly. Looks like Strike's going to get off to an early lead, pulling down in front of the campers there. The Boondocks is running out of the butt coming down. Oh, he flips. What's going to happen? We got Boondocks coming in, and neither one of the other two were able to finish. So let's see what that does for the points. And we still have Marco Polo going on. He's taking this group here. So our next group has Joel Roberts. He's driving for Roberts Diecast Motorsports in a Ford GT40 coming in at 59.3 grams. He's driving against Deacon from Rabid Badger Racing in a 63 Chevy 2 coming in at 59.9 grams. And the last one in this group was Budo Head, driving for MWAI Racing in an AMC Javelin coming in at 60.4 grams. Okay, looks like Joel has got the pole starting off here. Deacon's in the front row with him. And down, looks like Joel's the only one that made out of the butterfly. The other two got stuck back there, so he's got a solo lap. Let's see if he's able to finish it. Coming down, and Joel takes the win by himself. The other two there got stuck in the butterfly. Joel has 3 points. He's the only one that finished. You got Deacon moving over to the pole. Now let's see if they make the butterfly this time. Looks like Deacon had some more problems with the butterfly. He's able to get through it, but he had some problems. Looks like Budo Head is out in front coming down, but Joel's right on his butt coming down. Spin around. It's going to be Budo Head and Joel. And where's Deacon? There he is coming out of the campers there. Okay, Joel Roberts has got the lead with 5. And you got Voodoo Head in the pole. And everybody comes out of the butterfly good. It's going to be a fight between Voodoo Head and Joel. Coming down, Joel's trying to catch up to him. And they will do it. Voodoo Head's going to take the win, followed by Joel and Deacon. And that leaves Joel with 7, and he's going to take this group. So now coming into our last group here, we have Uncle Andy from Uncle Andy Racing in a Camaro Z28 coming in at 59.9 grams. And he'll be joined by Bob Billingsley from Scott Speed Shop in a 64 Corvette Stingray coming in at 57.1 grams. Lastly, we have Robert Dean the 4th, driving for Robert Dean the 4th Racing in a Pontiac 84 Firebird. You got Uncle Andy in the pole. Look, everyone makes it out of the butterfly okay. You got Uncle Andy and Bob fighting it out. Looks like Bob kind of knocked Uncle Andy off, and Robert got stuck up behind him there too, so it's going to be Bob by himself. Like both Uncle Andy and Robert Dean both got caught up there in the roundabout. So that's 3 points for Bob, and now he's over in the pole. Let's see if the other two can do anything now. On the butterfly, everybody's good. Looks like Bob's kind of pulling out ahead of everybody again. The other two are battling back behind. Coming down, Bob's going to take the win, followed by Robert and Uncle Andy. So Bob's got 6 points. Looks like Robert's going to come over to the pole. Uncle Andy and Bob out in the front there. Robert pulling up the back end. Going down, Uncle Andy's going to come in for the win, followed by Bob. And then Robert's not going to be able to finish. That's going to be 8 points for Bob, so he'll be taking this group. Let's go ahead and take a look quick here. So we have Lauro, Kerry, Momentum, Carl Recco, Marco Polo, Joel Roberts, and Bob Billingsley will be going on to the next round. Next week's video will have Group 2.
Thanks for watching. I would like to thank Spoolheads, Slanman Customs, and Merch by Meekin for all the great stuff they designed for our tracks, and Redline Derby for giving us a place to all come together. Make sure to comment, like, and subscribe.